So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is David Rivera. I am a teacher here in Las Vegas from Las Vegas Academy of the Arts.
Which is a high school
Yes.
in Las
It's
Vegas.
a fine arts high school here in Las Vegas.
Awesome. So tell me about the importance of teaching the guitarron and mariachi.
The guitarron and mariachi is super important, mainly because this is a traditional instrument used for this style of music.
Right.
Without this instrument, it kind of takes away the heart and soul of the entire group. This is what the sound of mariachi is. This instrument.
So it's pretty critical.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, so brand new kid, never done guitarron before. It's an after school, once a week thing, not like a class. Where would you start teaching those kids? Like just one note at a time, or go ahead in the octaves? Like walk me through the first 4 to 6 weeks. How would you progress to start them?
Starting from scratch, from nothing, what you would do is obviously introduce the instrument to them and actually show them that it's not really that heavy. I mean,
Right.
Everybody thinks it weighs a ton, but it really is super light. I mean, I'm just kind of throwing it around. And then get to, as soon as you want them to start making noise, I would start with the G note. It's one string, and it allows them to hit the sound and hear what the sound is capable of, the instrument, how much sound this instrument is capable of doing.
And that's basically the only note that you would do without an octave, right?
Correct.
You never do it with G with an octave.
No, exactly. It just has a lot more ring to it if it's only one string and only this string. And then from there, you start adding the next strings. I would do the D because that's its fifth, and whenever you play bass, it's always root and fifth for us. So.
And when you teach that, do you introduce it as the octave?
You say, the way we teach it is we don't teach it as octaves. We use this is how you play a D, and the D takes 2 strings.
So you wouldn't even bother teaching them one note at one string.
No.
It's both strings or nothing.
Correct. It's either both strings or nothing. I would say G is one string, and the D is played like this. Versus if you play trumpet and you want to play an F sharp, well, F sharp's like this.
Right.
It's like this because that's the way it is. The F sharp.
Got it.
The D on this instrument
is those 2 strings, period.
That's it.
Okay.
Exactly.
And G and then maybe G sharp, if you're going to do it, are the only notes on the guitarron that you would do with just one string.
Correct.
Everything else is 2 strings.
Correct.
Okay.
Everything else is 2 strings.
And teach them that from the get-go. Don't even teach them to play one note at a time and then later add the octaves.
Exactly, because then you gotta erase that habit, add a new habit, and that takes you double the time to erase a habit that they've had for 6 months, maybe a year.
So what would you say to our teachers who are unfamiliar with guitarron and a little scared to teach it? Like, how would you encourage them to just go ahead and jump right in and do it?
I would take an instrument home and just play with it. Most mariachi music is super simple, especially the songs that everybody likes to play, people like to hear. Usually it's a half note, a dotted half note, a quarter note here and there, and nothing else to that. And play the instrument. Like, don't be afraid to. It's gonna hurt. Like, the hands are gonna get a little callousy. It's just with the way the instrument is. But so it does, and the same thing if you play double bass. Your hands get calloused.
Right.
So it's always about that first week that everything hurts. After that, it becomes easy, and it's a nice, beautiful instrument. So that's what I would do. Do not be afraid to learn this instrument. This instrument can get you in a lot of cool places, and plus you can say, "Hey, what do you play?" I play guitarron. Everybody's like, "Whoa, what instrument is that?" and that's an icebreaker.
And it's the only truly Mexican
besides the
origin
vihuela,
instrument, that and the vihuela.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they're shaped pretty much the same, except for one is bigger than the other.
Right. Okay. Hey, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
Appreciate it.